Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So from today onwards, I'm starting a new series, which is Jupiter transit in Punarvasu Nakshatra. So today's video is going to be about Aries rising. So anybody with an Aries rising, Aries Ascendant, Aries Lagna, or Moon in Aries, this video is applicable for all of them. So guys, this is this particular movement of Jupiter happened on the 13th of August, and it's a very, very important transit. Because this would remain for approximately 1 year. So I would request all Aries people to watch this video till the end, because this would give you a lot of insights, on what is happening in your life in the next 1 year. So before I talk to you about, what is this transit bringing in for you, let me give you a quick brief around the, Jupiter and the Punarvasu Nakshatra. So guys, Jupiter, as we all know, it's the planet biggest, the guru of Devtas, the biggest benefic planet, the planet of luck, the planet of fortune, okay, the planet of hope, the planet of belief, okay. So basically the biggest benefic planet. Now Punarvasu Nakshatra. First, it is the nakshatra of Jupiter, which means Jupiter is in its own nakshatra. The deity is a Mother Aditi, which is considered as the goddess of, abundance. Now, let's talk about the Punarvasu Nakshatra. So, what is it like? It has two themes, guys. And if you if you connect with me with these themes, if you're able to understand the themes, you would be you would be able to relate to whatever I talk in this video, and the things that would happen with you in the next 1 year. So the first theme. So guys, understand, this particular Punarvasu Nakshatra, it comes right after Adra Nakshatra, and Adra belongs to Rahu. Okay, which means whatever, Rahu is a malefic planet. So whatever the damage, okay, or the darkness created by Rahu, okay, this nakshatra is the ray of hope. Okay, which means there could be the darkest moment in the world, but there would always be light. Okay, which, let me make it easier for you to understand, is you may have hit the rock bottom in terms of your finances, in terms of your job, in terms of your business, in terms of your money, in terms of your relationship, in terms of your marriage. But Punarvasu Nakshatra means it's time to stand again and reach the zenith. So that's the first theme. Now the second theme. Okay, guys, this is about it's about a repetitive pattern. Which means if you want to learn a skill set, we all we want to learn, say, swimming. So we went there for the first day, we learned 20%. We went there for the second day, we learned 40, third 60, and fourth day 100%. Which means it has a repetitive pattern. Now let's talk about what is this particular movement of Jupiter in its own nakshatra bringing in for you, Aries people. So this particular movement happened in your third house. So third house is the house of your communication, your hard work, your courage. It is the house of your skills. It is the house of social media. It is the house of short-term travel. It is the house of your siblings. It is the house of hobbies. Okay, from the third, Jupiter would be giving an aspect on your luck. Okay, now let's pick up some, I'll pick up some things from this area. The first thing I would say is let's pick up communication. So guys, this is the time when you would see there is a divine blessing in your communication. Okay, this is the time when you would be at your absolutely best around the communication. So let me give you an example, which means, you're trying for a job. Okay, maybe you're looking for a job right now, you're not in a job. And you use the mode of communication is through the WhatsApp, through telephone, through emails. Now is the time when you would start seeing the response. You would start getting the response around that. That's the first thing. Now you're looking for a job outside your organization, your dream job. Okay, now is the time. If you communicate, you would see some great results happening. Interview lining up, all this is happening. Now, so any, people who are into the profession of communication, you are a teacher, you are a speaker, you are a consultant, anywhere where communication is required, or a profession which has communication in it, you would see, literally a divine blessing. This is the time, because Jupiter is giving an aspect on the ninth house, which means, guys, this is the time when you would see your luck getting activated because of your communication. So that's such a powerful time around your communication and your writing. Now, the second area I would like to pick up, guys, is the social media. People who are planning to start their social media account. So, could be Instagram, could be TikTok, could be YouTube, could be Facebook, anything around social media, guys. This is the best time, to start. The biggest benefit, Jupiter in its own nakshatra and giving an aspect on your luck. This is the most beautiful time around social media, guys. If you're planning to start, you would see that, within 1 year, you would see exponential growth in your social media account. Like people who are already, having a social media, guys, this is the time when you would see a lot of growth happening. Whatever metrics you have, you would see lot of growth that would happen around your social media. But you have to understand the theme, the themes of this nakshatra. The second theme would be, for example, you are on YouTube, you created the first video. Okay, it didn't work. You created the second video, it worked 20%. So, you created the third, it went viral. So, guys, this is how it is. So, it has a repetitive pattern. So, don't lose hope after the first attempt. Just keep doing it, and you would see each time you would improve, and finally, in the third or the fourth attempt, you would hit the nail. You would achieve success. Now, the next item I would like to pick is about the skills, guys. So, I feel like skills are very, very important in today's times. Because if you look at, AI, AI is taking everything. So, guys, this is the time, Aries people, when you should, definitely consider learning a new skill set. You should invest your focus, your time, your money in learning a skill set. Okay, it could be AI, it could be anything which you want, anything related to your profession. But this is a very, very favorable time, in order to acquire a new skill set, because one, you would enhance yourself. Two, because Jupiter has an aspect on its own house, on the house of your luck. Guys, pardon me, I have a bad throat, so you have to bear with me today with that. Now, Jupiter, because has an aspect on the ninth house of your luck, which means, otherwise, if it would have taken you, say, 1 year to learn a skill set, okay, this is the time when you could learn that within the next 2 months. And skills are very, very important today, guys. It's almost equal to our formal education, our formal degrees. We, all of us, are judged on the basis of our skills. We get paid, on the basis of our skill set. And this is a very, very, very favorable time around the skill set, guys. Now, the next area is around the short term travel. Okay, this is the time when you would see some beautiful short term travel happening. Okay, some beautiful memories you would get in terms of short term travel. Now, this is the time when you want to pursue some hobbies. This is the perfect time around that. Okay, it is also the house for your siblings. So, which means, you have some kind of a bad relation with your siblings. Now, this is the time when you can, mend that relations, or, like you can have some cordial relations around your siblings also. That is also seen. So now, from the third, Jupiter gives an aspect on your ninth house of your luck. So, guys, the first thing, not just with the third house, luck you would see overall in your life after 13th of August. Okay, and for the next 1 year, you would see 360 degrees. You whatever aim you have, whatever goals you have, okay, whatever you're trying to, your next achievement, your next milestone, just take a step, and you would see luck travels 10 times faster. That's how beautiful this transit, this nakshatra is. You would see that's happening. But you have to just be consistent. Look, don't give up after the first attempt. Try the next. You would hit the nail. Now, people who are planning to go for a long-term travel, for example, you living in Canada, you living in UK, you living in US, okay, planning to go for Bali, for self-discovery, for meditation, for yoga, okay, for spiritual travel, any kind, you would see some divine experiences happening around the long-term travel, guys. Even if you're planning to go for a digital nomad, this is the most beautiful time. Okay, so some excellent experiences you would experience during if you go for a long-term travel. Now, the next thing is people who are planning to go for a higher education. Okay, this is a beautiful time. Okay, you might not get, again, because this is the pattern of this is the theme of this. So you in the first attempt you might not get the university of your choice, but don't give up. Try the second time, try the third time. This is the time. Luck is completely by your side, and this is the house for long term, your higher education, guys. So luck is completely by your side. You would get the university of your choice. You would get whatever, college or wherever you want to go for your higher education. This is the best time. Now, this is also the time around your bosses and your leaders, guys. Now, in case you have some kind of issues with the leaders, now you would see after 13th of August, in your, like, whatever, wherever you work, your managers, your leaders, or your people who are above you. This is the time you would see some great communication happening. Okay, so technically, I would say, guys, this is the time. Like, the more you talk, the more you communicate, the more you would activate your luck. Okay, so that's mostly what I wanted to talk, guys. So I would like to talk about the themes again. The theme for this particular nakshatra is, no matter you hit the rock bottom, we all fail and we all pass. That's how life is. Okay, it moves like this, so it's okay. No matter you hit the rock bottom, Aries people, in whatever area, in whatever sphere, in terms of health, whatever. Now, after 13th of August, for the next 1 year, you have the everything with you. You have the courage. The third house is the house of courage. You have everything. Your hard work, everything is going to pay off, and you would reach the zenith. So that's mostly what I wanted to talk, guys, about this particular transit. Now, let's move on to who gets this impact. In the next 1 year, who gets this impact? Aries people passing through with Jupiter period. Passing through Jupiter Mahadasha, Jupiter Antardasha, Jupiter Pratyantardasha. You would see 100% of this impact happening on you. Aries people who are not passing through with Jupiter times, the impact would be milder. Like 10 to 15%. So that's mostly what I wanted to talk in this video, guys. Now, guys, anyone who has any question, around this particular movement of Jupiter in Punarvasu Nakshatra, or you have any questions around this, you can write in the comment. I will respond, and I will make sure that whatever I respond, it has value, some value for you. Okay. So, guys, if you liked this video, I hope you liked it. So, if you liked this video, I request you to subscribe my channel, to press the bell notification, and to also write a comment, because your comment matters a lot to me, and it really validates my effort. Now, anyone who wants to connect with me for a reading, guys, I've shared my email address, I've shared my WhatsApp number. You can connect with me on the email or on the WhatsApp. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you've liked this video. So thanks a lot for your time, and you have a great evening.